This is bolt and rammer maintenance for the LV2. There is actually a maintenance parameter built into the new LV2 firmware. There's a countdown timer that tells you when you need to do maintenance and servicing. The maintenance counter is a counter that will count down once you start playing, and the maintenance counter is what we recommend to use for lubrication of the bolt and the rammer. The factory setting for this is 10,000 shots, but this depends heavily on conditions of use and the playing conditions that you're in. Sandy, dirty or very wet environments, we'd recommend that you do this more often. If you're playing in very nice, clean, dry conditions, you may be able to push this 10,000 to 12 or 14,000 rounds before needing to complete this maintenance. But this is what you need to do when your maintenance timer expires. First of all, I'm going to remove the bolt, pull up the pin and slide the bolt out, place that to one side. Second, we're going to take out the rammer. You should be able to just unscrew the rammer cap by hand. If not, you want to use a 532 hex key, place it into the hex in the back, use that to loosen it, and then remove by hand. Then want to take out the rammer. Give it a tap into the palm of your hand and the rammer will come out. Now I want to go and wipe down the bolt, so use a microfiber to clean the bolt. You paint, residue, old dirt or oil in the bolt, the same for the rammer. Just check the O-ring on the rammer cap. Make sure that's in good condition and that the bumper is in the bottom of the pocket here. While the bolt is out, you want to take a fluffy stick and clean through the breech in the bolt area from both directions. Clean out any paint residue or old oil or dirt. Now we're going to use Planet Eclipse oil. Only use Planet Eclipse oil. This is because it's been tested a wide range of playing conditions and temperatures, and we know that it doesn't do any damage to the solenoid or to the O-rings of the bolt or rammer. First of all, we're going to do rammer, just lubricate a dab of oil on each of the O-rings and wipe that around the O-rings. And then we can slide that into the body. Don't really need any lubrication on the rammer cap, just screw that in. And I advise just to screw it in by hand. Doesn't need to be over tightened. Then we're going to do the O-rings on the bolt. Work the oil around the O-rings. At this point we can also note that there is a line on the top of the bolt just in front of the bolt pin. You can line this up with the indicated dots on top of the body here. As long as you haven't pushed the rammer too far in when you rebuild it, the rammer should now be in the correct position. Slide in the bolt, push down, lock the bolt pin into the rammer, and we can check this just by sliding it forwards, and you should be able to feel it pushing against the valve spring at the front. That is basic maintenance for the rammer and the bolt on an LV2.